Hi.
Good morning and welcome back to One Step at a Time Farmstead. I'm Lucas and this is Danielle, my wife, and we are so happy that you are with us today. Okay, unfortunately the camera overheated on Wednesday, the 1st of May, when we sowed our herb seeds in the little compost bin that we now use as a raised bed garden or eagle culture garden. But yeah, at least most of it was captured. The only thing that you didn't see is when we actually sowed the seeds, and then afterwards we just lightly mulched it with some autumn leaves, and I'll just quickly show you what it looks like now. Okay, so there is our compost bin. In the center is the peppermint or the mint, chocolate mint that we transplanted, and the four corners is where we sowed thyme, oregano, parsley, and chives. Then we just mulch it. You can see that that everything in the compost bin actually settled quite a bit more than what I thought it would, but at least it will still grow. What? The teenagers are home. Okay, and what we actually want to do today is just to quickly transplant into bigger pots the herbs that is currently standing on my wife's office desk. And then also I want to
take some cuttings that we received.
Take the cuttings, dip it in the root powder. What I also then want to do is to take some of those cuttings that I got. Dino also brought me some lemon tree, orange tree, and also a plum, cuttings from a plum. And our next door neighbor over here gave us cuttings from his naartjie tree, or tangerine as it is known in America. South Africa it's a narkie or a naartjie, if you're English, narkie in Afrikaans. But anyway, so I quickly want to treat them with rooting hormone and then also put them in pots. On the other hand, my experiment with those in the jars will still continue because I really want to see how they compare to cuttings that we actually do treat with hormone powder, and they haven't been treated with any hormone at all. So just to show you, okay, and Daniel will quickly play cameraman there if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Firstly, we are going to transplant rosemary, the lavender, and the black velvet petunia, which isn't a herb as far as I know. It's a flower, but it's here. And they are going to overwinter in the office until spring. So yeah, I'm taking these ceramic pots, so it looks nice inside the house. And I just put some rocks at the bottom, so we can ensure that the water drains well and the soil drains well. And I've got some compost, some homemade compost that we will use to transplant the stuff in. I think let's start with the lavender.
Met ek 'n mens spring?
No, it's fine. See, the thing is, we don't know how long these plants have been in these pots or these plastic bags, so we don't really know what the roots look like. I just want to get this blower out. Wrong pot.
Ek gaan nou vir jou werk.
Oh, there's a millipede.
Elke keer dat jy kamera raak.
Not a millipede, a centipede. So this one doesn't look root bounded at all. Okay, yeah, there's some root starting. Yeah, that's fine, and then we can just... Okay, this pot isn't much bigger than the plastic bag that it was in, but at least it's a little bit bigger. Oh, baby, can you bring us the water spout filled with water? The watering can.
Connect that one.
Yeah. Okay, but I'm going to take it out of this container first. So it can drain and let the soil settle. And then you can just water it in. Slowly.
Oops.
Take that off.
Look.
Now, slowly until it drops out at the bottom.
Oh.
Nou, dat ook maar over. Nou, ze laat je altijd op onderhoud. Als je voor je altijd aan de kant even, dan is je vinger even niet onderhoud.
It's okay. It's seker die ding het gat onder.
Ja, begin either. So now it's dripping from the bottom. So next one, I think the petunia. That should go in just like that. This one is a bit more root down the feet. Since we did that. Thank you.
I'll just plant you down as well.
Pop me up and call me Petunia.
Hey, Petunia. You're missing.
Yeah, but remember, you want to make a bit of a brim. Okay, and then you can water. But that is why we want to get runs with a lot of water. So you can open all this air bubbles.
Here.
Dat is goed, de schapen.
Ini tak apa? Sarah.
Rosemary.
Ooh, I touched it.
Just a little grub.
I touched it. I am now an expert.
Okay, the last thing I want us to do
Last thing is,
I want to put the pot in a bit of water so the soil, although it ran through now, it's not completely saturated at all points, I see. But so that the soil can basically soak up some water. Well, all three pots fit in there. Or else we can just put them in there.
yeah, I think fine.
Okay, now you can water them in again until those little sources are full, basically overflowing with water.
I know, but it's so to second. Just like I
So now we basically saturate it in water. You can stand in that water, just put the rosemary as well a bit, for about half an hour. So you can actually soak the soil. The soil should soak up the water. Okay, it's still fine. It will still work. Okay, yeah, just leave it like that for about half an hour. So now we can start with cutting.
take a break.
Yeah, let's quickly get the cuttings and the root out. Gunner. This is what happens when you get teenagers to hang up your laundry.
Please don't ever do that. Wait, let me move. There you go. Beautiful.
Wow, ja. Dit is saving. The small pleasures of life will never be accomplished.
Hoor jy weet communication is die beste een van 'n verhouding, né? Ja man. Ek dink jy wil communication sien. Ek weet jy nie sien. En ons het white men communication, Michaela. Ja, maar jy antwoord nie. Jy weet boodskappe nie. Dan jy altyd eers 'n boodskap stuur. Ek wil ons important voel. Ek weet nie. Sy my môre nie antwoord nie. I don't know, ek is vir môre WhatsApp nie. Ek het besluit dat
Ek dink ek hom babbel as jy.
die laaste week op hy die ding swaai. Ons probeer.
Ja, dit is nie ek het soos besig is.
I get to listen to this which one's mine more, you know.
Nee, nie so. Ek raai hom.
Wel, jy nie. Ek dink dit sou.
Very out of context.
Jy is allemaal op camera. Ek sê so fijn.
YouTube live.
Ja, moet ik op YouTube live.
Oh, follow me op Instagram. Ik heb 100 followers.
Help!
Ja. Talking. Die ene die kleinste soep daar.
That's
So next, I've got my cuttings here. Orange tree, a plum, and a lemon tree that I got from Dino, and a naartjie that I got from our neighbour next door. And all of it I tried to make multiple cuttings. What I want to do is I want to put some into the pots, and babe, she'll just have to make labels for the little pots as well.
Okay.
But I'm going to grow some in pots with the rooting hormone, and I think just keep one in the water without rooting hormone, because I want to compare how the rooting hormone actually influences the whole procedure. Okay, so first thing that we do is to get our soil nice and moist. And I have that watering can. I'm keeping it in a tray, so there will be a bit of water underneath as well, so the soil can absorb more water if they need it to be completely saturated. The more success with throat.
I was just about to say.
It's the Niels technique I'm trying here.
Wow. You just want to be awesome like me.
Yes. I don't know if the soil is slightly hydrophobic, but it's compost from the compost bag, so...
Do not be coming with excuses now.
But anyway, with enough moisture in the tray, the soil will absorb moisture. I'm definitely going to treat this one with some rooting hormone. I think this is my best cutting, and I think this one,
Also.
or leave it in the water to compare. And the softwood cuttings is only going to be for if anything happens. The orange tree, I've unfortunately only got the softwood, and I've only got hardwood rooting hormone, but I think it's going to be better than nothing. So I think let's start. So we just quickly label the pots: tangerine or narky, orange, lemon, and plum. So let's start with the naartjie or tangerine. Like I said, I'm going to use this one for the root powder, that one for the jar, and then we'll split the green ones between the two of them. Okay, so what we want, this has been soaking since I got it on the 1st. Today is the 4th, and just this part. So we want to keep about 2 centimeters or half an inch that we want to dip into the rooting powder. So you have your stem soaked, shake off the excess water, and okay, just about 2 centimeters or half an inch into the powder, shake off the excess, and then we want to just basically stick it in there, at least 2 or 3 nodes that you know are under the soil surface. Just set it in that soil. Okay, let's use this one as well. Oh, and what you'll see as well is under the bottom node, I just cut it at a bit of an angle to make sure I've got sufficient surface area. Again, about 2 centimeters in. Oh, sorry, this one is a bit deeper. Take off the excess and just dip it in 2 or 3 nodes in. Again, this one. Okay, this one I made a bit of a different cutting. There's 2 nodes that looks like it came off the stem here, and it's not this one. But anyway, yeah, under the node at an angle. Yeah, here's the other one that I was talking about. Came off of a side shoot, so I took a bit of the side shoot with it because it's got a node right there. So, yeah, let's see. There are different ways that you can take your cuttings. You can also take a cutting and just cut the node out with its little stick. I decided to rather take a piece of the side branch with it to just give it a bit of a better chance to root. Well, that's in my mind. So I'm trying different methods to see what will give me the best results. Okay, 4. Okay, I think this will be the last one of the notch. Okay, and that is it for our tangerine citrus plant. I'm leaving a few, half of it basically in the water to see what happens from cuttings of different sizes, a nice, decent hardwood piece. And basically same as the others. So we can have a pretty decent comparison to make between those that received the rooting hormone and those that didn't. Okay. Our orange tree cuttings. Okay, we didn't really get any decent hardwood, but we've got some decent softwood ones. Okay, I've got 4 in here, so I'll use 2 for the pot and 2 for the jar. Right. Looks like this one already started growing, I think.
Ja, from a night.
Got a bit of an advantage. Orange. Okay, the plum. Plum, I only have 2, because that one's already got green on, so I think leave that one the jar and I'll use this one. Because I rather want to do that.
Isn't it really starting?
Oh, this was at the tip of the same branch.
No, but then you choose what?
No, well, I didn't cut. I cut both of them off, but not.
Okay, Nanny. Different.
That's it.
I'm a what?
Plum is 1 in the pot and 1 in the jar. Okay, and in the lemon, I've got quite a few.
Yeah.
The few trees.
Yes, sir.
So there's 1. This one's got quite a few notes close to each other at one spot. So they clear maybe can read there.
Take a baby of the day. Take another one for the soil.
No. Not
Well,
really.
you might have things with the-
The weird one. Weird people always get in contact with weird plants as well.
I think when I plant, I think that's- yeah, I think.
And as easy as that, that can go back to my office. Okay, so thank you again for spending time with us and doing this experiment with us. We'll just carry it back into our office again, which receives a lot of sun and light during the day, but we'll keep it out of direct sunlight this time as far as possible. But at least it's nice and warm in there, and it can overwinter and grow there. And as soon as we see things starting to happen and develop in there, we'll post updates. But if you like content like this, please like the video. And if you like our channel, please subscribe to our channel. Blah, blah, blah.
Please subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, and share with your family and friends, and just help us grow our online community and attract people that are like-minded in their endeavors of urban homesteading, so we can start communicating and building relationship. Please also, the comment section is there. If you have any advice, any pointers, any criticism, please share with us as well. We are always open for direction and correction. Suggestions. So, and also just to connect with our community and people out there. God bless you, and we love you. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we brought the transplants and the cuttings back into the office area. Here's the cuttings that we treated with growth hormone, and it's standing on my beautiful wife's desk. And over on the other desk, the same cuttings that we didn't use any rooting powder with, and trying to see if we can root that. And at the back of them is my first experiment. I've got a couple of things going, so let's see which works out more successful, and then we can compare all the results.